Throughout history, people have always been fascinated by objects. A family heirloom, an antique from a dusty shop, or a mysterious gift can carry more than just sentimental value. Sometimes these objects seem to hold something darker, something that cannot be explained by reason alone. Legends and real stories tell of haunted items that brought chaos, tragedy, and fear into the lives of those who owned them. This narrative explores 5 of the most infamous haunted objects said to have ruined people's lives. Each tale shows how a simple possession can turn into a nightmare, leaving behind a trail of misfortune. The story of the Dybbuk Box began in the early 2000s when an antique wine cabinet was sold on eBay with a chilling description. The seller, Kevin Manis, claimed the box was possessed by a Dybbuk, a restless spirit from Jewish folklore. He explained that whoever owned the box would experience terrible luck. The box was later bought by a student who reported horrifying nightmares, strange smells of cat urine and jasmine, and shadowy figures moving in the dark. His health declined and his relationships fell apart. Frightened, he passed the box on. Each new owner seemed to suffer the same fate: sudden illnesses, financial ruin, accidents, and overwhelming fear. The legend grew so strong that even celebrities took notice. Rapper Post Malone once claimed to have touched the box, and shortly after, he experienced a series of near-death incidents, including a plane emergency and a car crash. The Dybbuk Box is now locked away in a museum, but the stories remain. For many, it stands as a warning. Not all antiques should be brought home. The Hope Diamond is one of the most famous jewels in the world, known for its deep blue color and immense value. But behind its beauty lies a reputation for bringing misery to those who possess it. The diamond's legend begins in India, where it was said to have been stolen from a sacred statue. The thief was punished brutally, and the curse was born. As the diamond changed hands, stories of misfortune followed. King Louis XVI of France and his wife, Marie Antoinette, both owned the diamond at one point. Their rule ended with the guillotine during the French Revolution. Later, another owner was torn apart by dogs, and another was murdered. Even jewelers who handled it were rumored to suffer bankruptcy and ruin. Though the diamond now rests safely in the Smithsonian Museum in Washington, D.C., some still believe its curse lingers. The Hope Diamond remains a reminder that wealth and beauty may come at a terrifying cost. The Basano Vase is a silver container crafted in Italy during the 15th century. Legend says it was made as a wedding gift for a young bride. Tragically, on the night of her wedding, she was found dead, clutching the vase. Her family believed it was cursed and tried to hide it away, but the vase kept reappearing. Whenever someone inherited it, misfortune struck. Owners reportedly died within weeks or months of receiving it. Stories say the vase was passed down secretly, each new family hoping to rid themselves of its deadly influence. By the 1980s, the vase resurfaced with a note warning: "Beware, this vase brings death." Museums refused to accept it, fearing the curse. Finally, it was said to have been buried in an undisclosed location, hidden away forever. The Basano Vase teaches a haunting lesson. Sometimes beauty can mask danger, and even a silver treasure can carry a shadow. In Key West, Florida, sits one of the creepiest dolls ever made, Robert. The doll was a gift given in the early 1900s to a boy named Robert Eugene Otto. Soon after, strange things began happening in the house. Neighbors claimed they saw Robert the doll moving from window to window when no one was home. The family reported hearing giggles, footsteps, and shifting furniture at night. The boy blamed accidents and broken objects on Robert, saying the doll had done it. As years passed, visitors to the Otto home claimed the doll's expression would change. Some swore it followed them with its eyes. Many people believe Robert curses those who mock or disrespect him. Stories tell of tourists who took photos without asking Robert's permission, only to suffer car crashes, job losses, or sudden illnesses afterward. Robert now sits inside a glass case at the Fort East Martello Museum. Staff members say letters still arrive from people begging Robert for forgiveness. The doll remains one of the most infamous haunted objects in America. In the small town of Thirsk, England, lies the chilling tale of a wooden chair cursed by a man named Thomas Busby. In the 1700s, Busby was sentenced to death for murder. Before his hanging, he sat in his favorite chair at a pub and declared that anyone who sat in it would die. For centuries, locals tested the curse. Soldiers, workers, and thrill-seekers who sat in the chair reportedly died soon after, sometimes in accidents, sometimes in battle, and sometimes in strange, sudden ways. During World War II, airmen who sat in the chair never returned from missions. The stories became so terrifying that the pub owner donated the chair to a museum. To prevent anyone from sitting in it, the chair was hung high on a wall. It still hangs there today, untouched, its seat forever empty. The chair of death remains a chilling reminder of how even ordinary objects can carry deadly reputations. These 5 haunted objects show how ordinary possessions can take on terrifying lives of their own. Whether the stories are fueled by real curses or simply by fear and coincidence, the impact on people's lives is undeniable. The Dybbuk Box left a trail of ruined health and broken spirits. The Hope Diamond shone brightly, but carried stories of downfall. The Basano Vase brought death to every hand that held it. Robert the Doll continues to scare and curse those who cross him. And Busby's chair waits silently, its curse hanging heavy over anyone foolish enough to test it. In the end, haunted objects remind us that not everything can be explained. Some items hold more than memories. Perhaps they hold pieces of history, pain, or darkness. Next time you see an antique shop or inherit an old family treasure, think twice. You never really know what a simple object might bring into your life, because sometimes the scariest things aren't ghosts in the dark. They're the objects sitting quietly in plain sight.